to chat for the hearts that sustain us. Bringing the love where the waves crash and scatter. Words form a bond and they endlessly chain us. Kindness that matters. Voices arise and the flow never falter. Building a space where the ties last forever. Chat is the place where respect doesn't alter, holding us clever. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour. Here in this space, every heart finds its meaning. Words weave a net where the world feels much kinder. Chat is the pulse, every moment redeeming, binding reminder. Grateful are we for the sparks that ignite us. Chat lifts us up, every voice brings its power. Threads of goodwill through the storms that unite us. Hope we devour.
Everyone. Hi, Antics. No, I don't think we get Cricket tonight. Cricket said that they have to be up early in the morning. So there is no Cricket tonight. But I thought we might do some shopping. I am considering what I might wear for graduation under my robes. And I would like it to be something festive and relatively fancy. Hey, Bill, how are you? But also not uncomfortable. Chica roasted pig, a pig roast for his birthday. That must have been fabulous. It is really good to see you, Cricket. Or not Cricket, Chica. I will give Cricket your best, Indigo. I will relay the message. I am sure that he will be happy to hear that. Wear a tutu? Well, I've got this glorious red skirt. I don't think I have a picture of it. It's a glorious skirt, and theoretically, I could wear that with a petticoat. That might work. It's not a tutu. Flowing and floral. Yeah, that sounds about right, Chica. But finding it appears to be the problem here. I have looked and I have looked, and I am not running across anything. So I thought that we could just look together and see if there is anything that tickles y'all's fancy. Kristen, Melinda, Speak of the devil, how are you? We weren't speaking of you, and you're not the devil. Top Chat eats pork made out of daffodils and apricot paste. I can see apricot paste in with the pork, but not daffodils. Top Chat's bad, though. You like that idea, especially if I have a shirt with bell sleeves or a flowy texture? I have. Indigo says, "Hi, Kristen. It is really good to see you. I haven't seen you around in quite some time. I hope that you are doing really, really well. I hope that you are doing really, really well." Oh, now here's something cute. Let me get the website, see if the website will load this time. That's rather cute. No, it doesn't want to load. That is highly annoying. Ugh, and I got a bug. I got a flying bug in the house, y'all. It's no end of annoying. This time of year, all the bugs get in the house. That's not true. We just had the door open this weekend because we were getting the carpets cleaned, and I think that means a bug got in. I am not pleased with this website that will not load. Let's just give it a few minutes and see if the whole thing will load. Still loading. Lovely. What do you guys have to say while while you're loading? Eric, dear, how are you? If you're the devil, then the devil is wimpy. That's good, Kristen. You know, it will be a good replay. Best with lime juice and garlic. Nice. I've always thought it would be fun to have a pig roast. I would love to do a lamb roast. We've never done a lamb roast, and I love roasted lamb. You are sad and disappointed that your secret best friend, Adam Friedland, performed Anthony Weiner, and I'm feeling super low tone and down stat. I am sorry for that, Bill. Your carpets need cleaning? Yeah, we pulled out all the carpet. Well, no, we pulled out all the stuff. Lime juice and garlic all day? Absolutely. You do kitchens and bathrooms too? Indigo, I have frequent flyer miles. Do you organize? I need somebody. I'm sorry you're dealing with back issues, Eric. Oh, chica. One of the things that I had trouble dealing with here is no window screens, hence mucho flies and mosquitoes. That would make me nuts, chica. I would have to make screens. I would figure something out. No screens would be the utter worst. Eric, I'm really sorry you've had back issues. You should rest. Indigo, I need somebody to come do a Midwest magic cleaning on my stuff. Not that my house is dirty, it's just my stuff has accumulated. You're working with your family to restart your cleaning business, not finding other work as easy. So I'm going to see if I need to brand as an LLC. Indigo, that would be excellent. That would be excellent. Chad Duckworth 23. I have not heard of a Chad Duckworth 23. I have not. Well, dang it all, guys. The website that I wanted to go shop at is not loading. And that is disappointing to say the least. Let's see, what style of dress should we look at? Fit and flare, A-line, empire, sheath, shift, shirt dress, or wrap? What do you guys think? We will try doing it a different way. I did purge with my mom visited. She's about to come visit again. And we got along a lot of stuff done, Chica, but I when I moved into this house 3 years ago, I put a 3,000 square foot house into a 2,000 square foot house. And I am still, um, still struggling with the extra 1,000 square feet of stuff. Swimwear, Chica, I would come to Cuba and visit your house if I could come to Cuba. If I thought it was reasonable. Ryan wants to say hello. Their website is just not working today. I am so disappointed. We're going to have to. Hmm. Well, that won't do to shop. Lupita, it's a huge size difference, Indigo Twin. We went from 4 bedrooms and a huge bonus room to 3 small bedrooms and no bonus room and a funkadoodle floor plan. But Indigo, you and I should talk because I would totally pay for your flight and make sure you had a place to stay. You got your Castro convertible from Cuba. People from the US are not allowed in Cuba, Indigo. Kristen, you're starting the process of Marie Kondoing your house. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Tell me how it goes, Kristen. I need to, once I graduate, graduation is in 2 weeks. And once I graduate, everything is going to be different. Americans are allowed to visit direct now? Chica, I spoke wrongly. I should not speak of things which I do not know about. Americans are allowed to visit. That's exceptional. I would love to visit Cuba. It sounds like a wonderful place to visit. That's the other thing I'm trying to figure out, guys, what to do. Yes, you should vlog it, Kristen. You absolutely should vlog it. Thank you, Kristen. There's two big assignments that are yet due. You did the pen thing again, and now you're vibrating from too many writing utensils? How do we help you stop vibrating, brain fog? Oh, Indigo, we should talk. Yes, graduation in 2 weeks. Orion, excuse me for a moment, y'all. Pupper's here. Thinks that it is time to be loud and proud. Y'all want to see a puppy? You wouldn't want to live there? We have a military base on Q. Do we really? I don't know that I'd object to living there, Chica. I didn't realize we had a military base on Cuba. How do we do it? How does that work? You have to write with certain pens in certain notebooks. Okay, you guys want a puppy? Here we go. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Show everybody the green screen. Yeah, yeah. Show everybody all the licking you have to do. Thank you, J-Bat. How are you? Guantanamo Bay is on Cuba. Got it. It's good to see you, J-Bat. It's good to see you. So that would seem to me to be a difficult relationship to maintain. How do we manage to keep that base open and alive, Adam? That's interesting. Okay, puppy, come on. That's enough. Oh my goodness, that's enough. Get these things in some kind of order. I'm wanting '04 and '05. And I have to put away the oh, you're trying to make them all work, huh? Antics. You lurk and knit. What are you knitting today, Antics? I pulled out my knitting and started working on a project yesterday. Yeah, I was, Indigo, I started watching another decluttering lady recently who does house reclaim streams. Uh, so we're just holding it. Got it. So it's detente. Lovely. Lovely. That's what we need is more detente in the world. An F Sciento hat? Excellent, Antics. Excellent. Okay, this damn website is frustrating me because I want to shop the things and it is not letting me shop the things. Okay, Orion is going down, y'all. Hmm. Not working at all. Not working at all. Busted, busted, busted. Doesn't do any good to share the damn screen if the load page won't even load. Indigo, you didn't know what, brain fog? Oh, hundreds of pens. Yeah, that's where you found them, in boxes. My working business title is Reclaim Your Realm. Indigo, I love it. Reclaim Your Realm is Exodus. I'm having trouble talking tonight, y'all. His little fluffy tail wagging, that's such a good sign he can run around. Yeah. Yeah, we were outside in the yard. Hey, Fuzzy. Cuba, for once, doesn't have a Castro as head of state or head of government. Yeah. Not yet. I have to ask my sister if she thinks I should apply for an LLC if I'm going to come up with tiers and a payment structure. It may become my second source of income. The current president was chosen by Fidel and his brothers. Same old, same old. Oh, I can tell Orion was outside. Do you guys see how red he's made my neck? Licking and licking, he's made it all red. I am getting contact allergies. Okay, so we can't shop. Maybe let's try it again. Cross your fingers. No, not working. Not working. Not working. Although we can look a little bit. Let's look and see what we can find. Yeah, still do those things. Padillo Light. Do you guys wonder where soda is? Oh, Indigo just sent me a picture, or not Indigo. I'm on it, y'all. I'm on it with names tonight. Antics just sent me a picture of the hat she's making. Look at that. Let's show this picture. Such beautiful work that Indigo does, you guys. Never fails to amaze me. Really nice work. Oh, and Antics, you won first in. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Look at that lovely picture of whoever that is. Look at that work, you guys. Why are you hiding, Indigo? You're hiding from brain fog? Okay, Antics, owl or pussycat? Which one? Owl or pussycat? You do not live here for the politics, only for love? I feel you right now, Chica. It is a good reason. It's a great pick. It's great job, Antics. I'm really impressed. Much better work than I do. You were in before Antics? Then I didn't see you. It was before I came in or something. Oh, Soda is hiding from brain fog. Yeah, Soda is on the other side of the dog gate. Soda sits at the dog gate, and Soda knows that he can make the dog gate open. So he sits right in front of the gate and pulls it toward himself. So there's no way he could go toward because he's pulling the gate into himself. But he knows that's sort of how it works. So he really wants me to go let him in. Antics, I need to know, do you want an owl or a pussycat? And with that, you guys, if you'll hold, I'll go get the kitty cat. I'll go get the kitty cat just for y'all tonight. Hold on. See the things I do for y'all? Yeah. Okay. You want to do it this way? Everybody wants to see you though. You're going to show them your cat butt? Your husband wanted you to rescue another dog. For once I said no, I cannot be responsible for a fifth dog. Bless your heart, Chica. Are you making everything fall on the floor and Soda? Knocking everything off my shelf? Come on. Come on. Let's show them how big you are. Come on. There we go. We'll turn off. Mm. Here, let's get you guys a better view. You love that cat and you're not a cat lover. He's a beauty boy. There he is. Yes. You gonna go downstairs and have dinner and see him on the 70-inch screen? Okay, brain fog. Okay, he's laid down, y'all. That's as good as it gets for the moment. Maybe we'll get him back. Right now he is licking the microphone, y'all. He is licking the microphone. Let's go back to the green screen. Well, I can see the shopping idea isn't going to work tonight. So what do you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular? I had shopping planned for this evening, but I didn't expect the website to be down. Chicken feet? What about chicken feet? Antics? What about chicken feet? I think that's the end of a saying. After a while, crocodile, chicken feet, something. You guys should be able to hear Soda purr loudly. I wonder how long he'll sit here while I try to groom his tail. Good vibes. My cat weighs 22 pounds. He is a Maine Coon cat. And yes, he is a seriously big boy. Oh, it's what Club Brain Fog wants for dinner, chicken feet. His brother, we got uh we got two kittens out of the same litter. So his brother's name is Scotch, and Soda is gray and white, and Scotch is a brown tabby. And let me turn the camera on, the green screen off, and maybe I'll see if I can let you guys see him again. Come here. Come here. Come on. You're getting a lot of cat bed there. This is what Soda likes to do. Antics, did you tell me if you like the pussy cat or the owl? There's the cat in all his glory, y'all. Alexa, lights off. There's the cat in all his glory. And with that, I think I've had enough. Oh my goodness. Your cat is smaller than Soda's head. He is bigger than Orion. Soda is bigger than Orion. That is definitely true. He is a lot of cat. He is a lot of cat. You like the cat. Okay. Here's the cat picture for you, Antics. There it is. Isn't it lovely? Just for you in platinum for first in. I will email it off to you if you remind me, Antics. If you remind me. I have been really struggling with focusing on schoolwork, guys. I've been struggling focusing on anything. I am sick to my stomach about classes and graduation. Reminds you of something? What's it remind you of, Antics? What's it remind you of? It was 85 degrees here today, and I am definitely feeling it. This is the first day so far this year I have not had. You think it's kind of creepy, Chica? Well, to each their own. To each their own. That is why we have a selection. It was 80 degrees today, at least 80 degrees today. Let me look. How warm was it really? '83. Got up to 83 today. No, no, Chica, no doctorate. I am done. I am so done. I am very done with academia. You got a really cute Papa Cat award for being first in. I used it in your San Francisco Club Brain Fog video. And so Club Brain Fog thought the whole video stung and all were from Cricket. Oh, very funny, Antics. That's hilarious. She found out different. No, I am done with schooling, Chica. If I were to get anything, it would be an additional master's, and I don't see that economically in my future. So I have to struggle through with the masters I've got. And two Maine Coon cats, Smokey and Bella. They were male and female cats. They passed away in 2009 and 2012 at 15 and 13. You have your Russian blue cat, Shadow. Wow. Yeah, Maine Coon cats tend to pass away young. They are eight, 8 or 9. Um, I don't recall for certain how old they are, but they Maine Coon cats don't live as long as other cats. I already said it. What did I already say? Oh, you thought it was you already said it was from Cricket. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, this is very frustrating. I really wanted to go shopping with you guys. I can't certainly do it with soda on the counter with us. So, shall we play some shall we play some boomer trivia? Let's play some boomer trivia. 400-year-old shark off of Greenland? Is there a 400-year-old shark off of Greenland? So does thinking about going. No, he's going to stay right here. He's going to stay right here. Yeah. Is he going to stay right here? Hmm? Do I get purring? There's no purring. It's a whole video. Oh, Chica. That's excellent. That's excellent news. When did you find that out? I'm so happy to hear it. I know you've been working. Now I have cat hair all over my face. Superfine cat hair all over my face. Excuse me for a moment, guys. Okay. Your hubby's one step closer to receiving his residency in Canada. That's really excellent, Chica. I am really happy for you. Adam, I want to know how you know there's a 400-year-old shark off of Greenland. Is it guarding the Greenland coast? Trivia, y'all. Trivia. Time for trivia. The shopping idea, we're 45 minutes in. The shopping idea is clearly not going to work because the website is not loading, although I suppose we could look. I suppose, cat hairs. There it is. We're just waiting on his medical exam, hoping he'll be able to go to my son's wedding in September. I will say a Hail Mary and a novena and dua and say the rosary and do all the things, Chica. Cross my fingers and my toes. You want the 200-year-old tortoise? Tortoises are supposed to be really cool pets. He's a shark celebrity. There's even video footage of him. Wow, Adam, I've never heard of this 400-year-old shark. That's pretty cool. What's also not cool is the cat hair all over my face. A tortoise sounds like a cool pet. 200 years sounds like a bit of a commitment, though. You're very welcome, Chica. Anything I can do. According to the lyric for a hit TV Western, how does the card of a man read? His name is Jonathan the Tortoise. Cat hair everywhere. I should have known better. Count Adam does have a good ring to it. We do all know that Adam's secretly a vampire, and Dracula spoke a romance language in every way. Indeed. Indeed. Jonathan the Tortoise. Lupita, you'll have to send me where are all those, where are the tortoises and the shark videos, y'all? According to the lyric for a hit TV Western, how does the quote, card of a man read? Here's a good one. Clemenza has Polly killed. What instruction does he then give to the assassin in the back seat? Clemenza has Polly killed. Count Carmona. There you go, Antics. I love it. What instruction does Polly then give to the assassin in, or Clemenza then give to the assassin in the back seat? Clemenza has Polly killed. It's on your union card. It's not secret. One of my children plays a vampire role-playing game, a vampire centered tabletop role-playing game. It's quite interesting. You would have to bequeath the I think you spelled it right, Chica. The tortoise and shark to multiple generations. Indeed, you would. I'm seeing you guys not interested in the trivia questions. A 1963 article titled A Bunny's Tale was written by a future activist and magazine publisher. Leave the gun and take the cannoli. Exactly, Adam. Always take the cannoli. Always take the cannoli. You know what I had for dinner last night? I had leftover spanakopita. It was so good. Even leftover, even not crispy. Spanakopita is just a lovely, lovely thing. I love it. I think it's the best. Spanakopita's are Gloria Steinem indeed, Antics. Candice Bergen's father was a great ventriloquist. Name her father and two of his friends. It wasn't funny when you hit your funny. It wasn't funny when you hit your funny bone. It buzzed. What else caused the funny bone to buzz? What game? Not Barbara Walters, Candice Bergen's. Edgar Bean, Charlie McCarthy. Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy. Yes. Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy. And who else? Charlie McCarthy, And Operation it is, Adam. You are right. Lupita, you are right too. Antics, you are right 3, except in the opposite direction. Antics was right 1, and then Lupita, and then Adam, because I'm reading them backwards, y'all. I'm terrible. Don Ho and Tiny Tim both had a pop hit record. Knucklehead? Me? Am I the knucklehead? Don Ho and Tiny Tim both played the ukulele and each had a pop hit record. Name both songs. So the other ventriloquist dummy. What was the other ventriloquist dummy that Edgar Bergen had with Charlie McCarthy? And the first one, according to the lyric for a hit TV Western, how does the card of a man read? Does anybody have that one? Don Ho and Tiny Tim both played the ukulele and each had a pop hit record. Name both songs. Tiny Bubbles and Tiptoe Through the Tulips. That is right. Kira has insisted that she must be on your lap. I know how that is sometimes. I know how that is sometimes. Yes, Tiny Bubbles and Tiptoe Through the Tulips, it is indeed. And according to the lyric for a hit TV Western, how does the card of man read? Is have gun will travel. That's how it reads. Who exactly sleeps with the fishes? Name the artist who drew nude women in a 1940s pinup style for Playboy magazine. He was really only known by his last name. You're ahead, so you'll back out and go back to knitting while you're ahead. Luca Brasi? Luca Brasi. It says Luca Brasi. Yeah, Luca Brasi. That's right. That's who sleeps with the fishes. And the artist who drew nude women in a 1940s pinup style for Playboy magazine? Yeah, yeah, Lupita, I was going to ask the same thing as Cubana Chica. Are you expecting a storm? What happened first, y'all? The invention of the pill or the debut of Leave It to Beaver? Which happened first? The invention of the pill or the debut of Leave It to Beaver? Name the 4 wars Israel fought before 1979. I'm sorry to hear that, Lupita. I hope it's not good. I mean, I hope it's not. I am just babbling nonsense tonight, y'all. I hope it's not a bad storm. The words coming out of my mouth are not flowing with what I'm meaning to say at all. No, it was the pill. The pill was invented in 1951 And Leave It to Beaver was 1957. Yeah, I meant the pill. Yeah. Antics is right. The pill is first. Anybody got the four wars that Israel was in? The four wars that Israel was in before 1979? During many of his guest appearances on Laugh-In, Sammy Davis Jr. donned a white wig and gave what line over and over again? Independence, Six-Day War, Yom Kippur War, Suez. Yep, that is right. The War of Independence, the Suez-Sinai War, Six-Day War, and the Yom Kippur War. You're using a VPN now, and so you have to put up with ads? I am sorry, Chica. Yeah, be safe, Lupita. I'm glad you're okay. We've had hail last night. We tend to get flash floods. Oh my goodness, Lupita. Flash floods are not any fun. Having to keep an eye on the creek and make sure it doesn't here comes the judge. Indeed, good vibes. Here comes the judge over and over. Here comes the judge. Guys, that cat hair is just not sock it to me antics, but you were close. This 1957 movie starred Henry Fonda, Jack Klugman, Lee J. Cobb, Martin Balsam, E.G. Marshall, and 7 other guys. Name the film. Flash mobs are fun, though. Yes, they are. In the 60s, there were pony cars and muscle cars. Starting in 1964, what was Pontiac's muscle car? Back to pens. 12 Angry Men is right, brain fog. And back to pens, indigo and brain fog. Na- Forget the mess of trying to fill a fountain pen. Name two boom era developments that changed all that. Ocean's 12, Odds Couple. Yes, the GTO, Eric, you are right. In a groundbreaking moment in 1960, the FDA approved Enovid for sale. Enovid. What was Enovid for? GTO is right. Not the Valiant, not the Trans Am. The GTO. Kristen, sweetheart, it is good to see you. Yes, Antics, you are just coming up with everything. Ink cartridges and ballpoint is exactly right. I wouldn't have gotten all these questions, y'all. I'm really impressed. Kristen, sweetie, how are you doing? We were going to go dress shopping, but I can't get the websites to load to show the dresses, which makes it difficult to go dress shopping. It sounds like a lot more fun, but they're clearly busted. It's no end of frustrating. Because I really wanted to go shopping with you guys, but Apparently, we're playing games to help people to stop watching television. That's not what Innovid was for. That's that's a good guess, Adam. Innovid. What was Innovid? Ooh. I've got a list of 8 singers who died in airplane crashes during the boomer years. Islam can get weird, Kristen. Holler if you've got any questions you think that I might be able to help with. I mean, I'm not a Muslim, but I do know a fair bit about Islam and comparative religions and deconstruction. So, you know where I am if you need anything. So, Innovid was approved in 1960. Yeah, Innovid. Exactly, Lupita. What was it? And I need 4 of 8 artists who died in airplane crashes in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis, not Jerry Lee Lewis, but the Big Bopper for sure. Richie Valens, yes, absolutely. Richie Valens and the Big Bopper, Jim Croce, yeah. I didn't realize Jim Croce had died in a plane crash. Can see their faces, but the names are eluding you. Yeah. We're all possessed by Jinn. We are all possessed by Jinn. Buddy Holly, yes. You guys got a lot of them. John Denver, not in an airplane crash, Bilf. Leonard Skinnard, not on the list, Papa Cat. Died in an airplane crash. I'll have a gin and tonic. There you go, Adam. Buddy Holly, that's what you meant. Yeah, La Bamba guy, Richie Valens. Glenn Miller, he's not on the list. Jim Croce was from San Diego. Interesting. I didn't know that either. So the list they gave me is Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, The Big Bopper, Patsy Cline, Jim Reeves, Otis Redding. Oh, he did die in an airplane crash. You're right, he did. I was thinking about Sonny Bono. Otis Redding, Jim Croce, and Ronnie Van Zant. It was an experimental plane. You guys are right. You guys are right. I was wrong. And Innovid, which was approved by the FDA in 1960, was birth control. Who held the 1971 record for hitting a golf ball farther than one had ever been hit? Parabella la bamba. Denver was after that time period. Yes, he was. Denver was in the 90s, if I recall correctly. Sonny Bono was on a ski slope. Who was Ozzy's guitar player? Um, who was Ozzy's guitar player? Randy Rhoads. Randy Rhoads was Ozzy's guitar player. He died in a crash. Yep. Rocky Mountain High. Yeah, John Denver actually testified in the 80s against Tipper Gore's require proposed requirement that there be warning labels on song lyrics. Um, it's actually a really great story that uh oh, who Adam, you know who it is. Nikki, no, not Nikki Six. One of the big hair rockers was testifying before Congress about lyrics. He was in a hair band and they were not at all sure. You don't like that song? Okay, I won't sing it anymore, Eric. Who am I thinking of who testified before Congress? Dee Snider. Dee Snider testified. And Frank Zappa, but Dee Snider is who I was thinking about. Yes, Adam, you are faster than ChatGPT and probably more reliable. So anybody have an answer to the question? Who held the 1971 record for hitting a golf ball farther than one had ever been hit? Your ex testified before Congress? Really, Antics, what about? Our own Scooter Mom is testifying about vaping before some Canadian assembly here coming up soon. I had the same problem. I could see him in my head, but I couldn't think of the name. Dee Snider talks about how afraid everybody was about what it was that John Denver was going to say about the music laws and not being sure if he would come in, which side he would come in on. But, oh, it's not Arnold Palmer, brain fog. It is not Arnold Palmer. I didn't see it if you answered it earlier. I apologized. Yep, I see that you already answered it once. My bad, brain fog. She did answer. She answered more than once. We missed the first Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Okay, so lest anything fall out, bunnies at the Playboy clubs were taught to squat down with their tray of drinks. Lori, what's most important is that you take care of you. I completely understand having to put your membership on hold. Been there and done it myself, so no worries. Listening and doing dishes, it's nice to have you. I hope the life changes aren't treating you too poorly, dear. Yes, Kristen, first Minnesota goodbye. It's not Jack Nicklaus. So, lest anything fall out, bunnies at the Playboy Club were taught to squat down with their tray of drinks. What was this move called? What was the move called when they squatted, when the bunnies, Playboy bunnies, squatted down with their tray of drinks? In 1956, Yul Brynner was busy. He played a pharaoh, a general, and a monarch. Name two of the movies that he was in. Bunny Dip. It was called the Bunny Dip. You can do a bunny tip with a full tray. I'm impressed, Antics. Yes, it was called the Bunny Dip. In fact, I bet you there are videos. No, there is not a short of the Bunny Dip, unfortunately. That's a pity. Let's see if we can find one. Looking, looking, looking. You'd think there'd be a video somewhere of some Playboy bunny doing a bunny dip, but no such thing, and no such thing exists. Neil Armstrong. Antics. I think you got it. Nope, it's not Neil Armstrong. It's not Neil Armstrong. The King and I is one. The King and I is the only one. Now you want to get high and watch Charlton Heston as Epic Machine Gun Moses? Bilf, I've never watched the Ten Commandments, but the Ten Commandments is one of the things. So the Ten Commandments and The King and I, not Buzz Aldrin. Antics is on the right track, Kristen. Antics is on the right track. Each week, Laugh-In ended with a famous five-word exchange between Rowan and Martin. What did they say? What did they say at the end of Laugh-In? Apollo 11 filmed at Golden Era Productions. Gary Player? No, no. Ten Commandments was your annual after Easter dinner in the family. I don't think I've ever seen it. Guy golfed? Yeah, he did. Oh, Cheeky, you can't get potato chips? That sounds nice. Kristen, this is as good a place as any to get the giggles. Alan Shepard is right, Antics. You got it. Alan Shepard indeed. Ah, boomers had a low-tech trick for making their Schwinn sound like a hot rod. What was it? Stop laughing. The whole point around here is to be laughing. Name four of Marlon Brando's highest grossing movies. What did boomers do to their bikes to make it sound like a hot rod? Baseball cards and the spokes! That is so right, Bilf. That gold swing was a hoax? Which gold swing? Wheels in the cards, indeed. Which gold swing was a hoax? I missed it, Adam. My mouse is dying. I need to remember to put it on to charge tonight. On the Waterfront is one, The Godfather is another. Cards in the Wheels is right. What is the seventh word in the Mighty Mouse theme song? Not cat on a hot tin roof, Adam. Antics. Oh, the golf swing. Got it. That golf swing was a hoax? Golf swing makes a lot more sense. Was it really a hoax, Adam? Streetcar Named Desire, Godfather, Apocalypse Now. Yes. Golf swing makes a whole lot more sense. I was like, gold swing? That came out of left field. Day is right. Coming to save the day. I don't know the Mighty Mouse theme song. Te quiero, chica. Thank you for coming. It is always good to see you. I have hopes and prayers that your husband will get all his paperwork in time that you guys can go back for your son's wedding. Ah, okay, Adam. I'll catch up to the jokes. Playing off Moonlord. Got it. The whole moon landing was a hoax, which is what, yeah, I'm there now. I'm there now, Adam. An iconic Norman Rockwell painting appeared on the cover of the November 1942 Saturday Evening Post. What was it about? This is not a hard question. Oh my goodness, with the cat hairs, y'all. Name the segregationist restaurateur who threatened blacks with an axe handle and still became the governor of Georgia. You were with him? Good, Antics. I'm glad somebody is. Not Santa, not war, not segregation. Soup cans? No. The Norman Rockwell painting appeared on the cover of the November 1942 Saturday Evening Post. Lester Maddox is right, Adam. Lester Maddox is right. I'm going to show you guys the cover. It's supposed to be just called Thanksgiving. Yep, brain fog. Thanksgiving is right. Nope, 42 was too early, a little bit too early for that. Um, George Cosell yelled the same thing 3 times when George Foreman knocked down heavyweight champ Joe Frazier. What is it? It's just called Thanksgiving, brain fog. That is absolutely right. Thanksgiving. Your dentist has the Norman Rockwell dentist pick. Lovely. Bird or Duke? What do you mean, Kristen? You hate that picture? Like I said, it takes all kinds. Who was Playboy magazine's first centerfold? In 1954, Eisenhower and Congress changed morning classroom rituals. What changed? Down goes Frazier is right, Adam. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Who is the religious leader? Yes, Marilyn Monroe. Indeed. Indeed. It's not the most attractive looking blouse. I don't know that I'll wear it again on screen. Yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance. The words under God were added to the Pledge of Allegiance. The Queen Mum. No, Bill, not the Queen Mum. Who's the religious leader who fled from communist China in 1949? Who were the characters in The Village People? Oh, thank you, Antics. I think it makes me look rather round. I don't know if I like the sleeves. Yeah, I can wear pink really well. It just feels like the pink is blending into my skin. Yes, Adam and Bill, I knew you guys would get that one. It was really easy. What are the characters for the village people? A cowboy, a construction worker. Who else? Pop. Yep. Indian. Two more. Oh, thank you, Lupita. It is kind of a weird color. It's kind of a weird color. Not a lifeguard, Kristen. A hobbit. That would be excellent. A hobbit. Playboy was known to play hide and seek with its readers. What did they hide and where? A lawyer and a candy maker. A cop, an Indian, a biker, and a military member. Candlestick butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. A cowboy, a cop, a baker, a construction worker, a military member, and an Indian. Those were the village people. Playboy was known to play hide and seek with its readers. What did they hide and where? Yeah, the salami. Leather daddy. Yeah, the biker. Cobbler. Power bottom. Yes. Good vibes, good night. Sleep well. The salami. Hide the salami. That's what they were doing at Playboy. In 1965, Harvard University randomly paired a future Oscar-winning actor and a future presidential candidate as roommates. Who were they? Oscar-winning actor and a future presidential candidate. You're not getting any knitting done like this, but aren't you having fun antics? Nighty night vibes. Is it getting to be about that time? It's second Minnesota goodbye, y'all. We missed it. Yes, Papa Cat. I'm impressed. I didn't know that they were roommates in college. Al Gore and Tommy Lee Jones is absolutely right. Bush the second and what's his name? In the mid 1960s, Michael Douglas had a neat freak roommate. Name the roommate who later became a movie co-star to Douglas. John Kennedy and Charlie Chaplin. Adam. In basic slang, 2 bits was a quarter. In basic computer programming, what was 8 bits called? And the first female CEO of a Fortune 500 company got her job following the death of her publisher husband. Conan O'Brien and Rand Paul. Oh my goodness gracious. First female CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Got her job after the death of her husband. Who is she? Danny DeVito is right, no face. How are you, sweetie? Brain fog has been worried about you. A bite indeed, Papa Cat. I knew somebody in here would get that. 8 bits is a byte. 2 bits is a quarter. And Danny DeVito was absolutely Michael Douglas's roommate, and Katharine Graham is absolutely right. Conan O'Brien and RuPaul. There you go. Playboy played hide and seek with their logo. The rabbit logo was hidden on almost every cover of the magazine. You saw him last night? Good. I know you were really worried. She was really worried about you, no face. RuPaul is also from San Diego? Wow. In 1974, Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's all-time home run record. Who were the Braves playing when he did it? I can feel the cats glaring at me. Silly rabbit, tricks aren't for kids. Indeed, tricks are not for kids. Tricks are for kids. Isn't that the way it went? Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. It was not the Yankees. It was not the Yankees. Richard Boone played Paladin, a character who carried a business card. What did the card say? Yeah, she was worried because we hadn't seen you around, no face. Worried about you because you hadn't been around. You'd been quiet. The Dodgers is right, Bill. Not those tricks? Indeed, Adam. Those tricks aren't for kids. What's your go-to cereal when you guys need munchy sweet cereal? What's your go-to favorite cereal? I am a sucker for Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are have gun will travel indeed. Two Juilliard room and we're back to roommates again, guys. Two Juilliard roommates became actors known for playing characters from other planets. Who were they? You remember seeing those kids ran on the field and ran the bases with him. Wow, Bill. That's so cool. I figured that's what you meant, no face. I figured you meant gun. Life and Raisin Nut Bran. I like Life. It's just not crunchy enough for me. Frosted Mini Wheats. Interesting choice. I have never had a frosted mini wheat. I am not one for shredded wheat in general. Reese's are your favorite candy? Reeve Williams. Robin Williams. You must have meant Robin Williams, Adam. No, you meant Reeve and Williams. Robin Williams and Christopher Reeve. That's what you meant. Christopher Reeve and Robin Williams were roommates at Juilliard. What was the geopolitical theory that was most often cited as for the reason for the US war in Vietnam? Robin Williams and the other guy. Yeah. Name the edgy auto executive who is considered to be the father of the GTO. Movie stars who divorced other movie stars during the boom. Mork and Superman, indeed. Give me 4 from the list. Domino theory is right, Adam. 4 couples who divorced during the boom era. What do you guys got? Give them to me hard. Elon Husk. No, it's not Elon Husk. It's Elon Husk's predecessor, the father of the GTO, edgy auto executive. You know, these glasses need to have come down about here. Taylor and Burton. Yes. Elizabeth Taylor and yes, Taylor and Burton. Elizabeth Taylor and Eddie Fisher. Yeah. Not Lee Iacocca. You guys know it. I know you know it. Jane Fonda and that other guy. I don't remember who Jane Fonda divorced. She's not on the list. Yeah, Lucy and Desi. Indeed, that is right, Antics. Absolutely. Yeah. While we're working on that, the theme song for the Beverly Hillbillies used 2 expressions to describe crude oil. What were they? What expressions did the Beverly Hillbillies theme song, Merle Haggard and Merle Oberon, Adam? What did the theme song for the Beverly Hillbillies use as expressions to describe crude oil? So here's what I've got for the couples, you guys. On the list is Lucy and Desi, John DeLorean, you guys. Texas Tea and Black Gold. Yes, indeed. Black Gold, Texas Tea. So Lucy and Desi, Janet Lee and Tony Curtis, Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner, Frank Sinatra and Mia Farrow, Ethel Merman and Ernest Borgnine, and Liz and Dick. And John DeLorean is the auto executive who is considered the father of the GTO. That was John DeLorean. Which TV actor starred as Bat which TV actor starred as Bat Masterson and Amos Burke? Originally, Polaroid cameras included the name of their inventor. Not according to Mr. Google. Well, no face. In an argument between Google and these cards that have already been shown to be wrong more than once, I'll take your answer. Sorry for the yawn, y'all. Land, yes, land. No looking up? Why no looking up? Paolo, how are you? Polaroid land cameras, yes. In the absence of aluminum foil, what did Mom wrap our lunchbox sandwiches in? Yes, aluminum foil? Who uses aluminum foil to wrap sandwiches? Never used aluminum foil to wrap sandwiches. That's weird. Oh, no looking up. Yeah, you're not supposed to go off and look them up. That's not fair. Why did the number of seats in the House of Representatives increase from 435 to 437 in 1959? Saran wrap? No, it was not saran wrap. Dirty sweat socks antics. You're funny. Waxed cloth. Your mom did in aluminum foil? Really, brain fog? I never had, my parents never put sandwiches in aluminum foil. I never remember that being the case. But wax paper indeed. Alaska and Hawaii, indeed, Bilf. Alaska and Hawaii are the reason that the count in the House of Representatives went up. What was the name of Sky King's plane? And it is Third Minnesota Goodbye, y'all. Susan Saran Wrap. Yeah. Third Minnesota Goodbye, y'all. Fog never took the foil off, hence the brain fog. Hmm. Website's still not working. Mm. Okay, quit looking. I'm missing you anymore. Okay, so what was the name of Sky King's plane, y'all? In 1962, Pat Brown defeated Richard Nixon for governor of California. 4 years later, who became governor of California in 1966 after Pat Brown? What was the method designed to statistically give an even distribution using percentiles? If you had a tough teacher, you hoped they used it. Oh, Ronald Reagan, indeed, y'all. Ronald Reagan it is. Thanks to Rolling Stone magazine, journalist Hunter S. Thompson launched a new style of reporting. What was it called? What was Hunter S. Thompson? Yep, bell curve indeed. Grading on a curve. Yes, Kristen. Absolutely right. Nobody's got Sky King's plane? Did I see it? Did I miss it? I did not mix it. Nobody has Sky King's plane. Gonzo journalism it is, yes. From the $1 bill to the $1,000 bill, named 6 of the 8 presidents on US paper currency. He also had a big blue nose. He did have a big blue nose. So, name 6 of the presidents shown on US paper currency. Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, Grant, Jackson, no Fillmore, no Taft, no Polk, Cleveland, Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, Hamilton, Jackson, Grant, McKinley, and Cleveland. That is at least who the card says. Which TV series closed each week with the narration, "We now return control of your television set to you"? Obama, Clinton, Grover Washington. Y'all are funny. Hamilton wasn't a president, was he? Antics. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. The Outer Limits is right. Here's a chance to perform a class of TV opening. Look upward and say, "From out of the blue of the western sky comes..." From out of the blue of the western sky comes. It was The Outer Limits. Yes, indeed. Where was Dean Martin born? A farmer has 10 cows. All but 7 of them die. How many of them are left? It's not Superman. From out of the blue of the western sky comes not Howdy Doody, not Superman. Where was Dean Martin born? A farmer has 10 cows, all but 7. Yes, Steubenville, Ohio is right, Adam. How did you know that off the top of your head, Adam? Farmer has 10 cows, all but 7 die. How many of them are left alive? Everyone knows about Rosa Parks moving to the front of the bus. In what city did it take place? Adam Googled. Maybe. Super Cowboy. Kind of no face. We demand answers. Well, he's a vampire. He's already made that clear. That he's not even secretly a vampire. It's on his card. You never Google during trivia? Yes, Kristen, 7. Trick question. Not even a good trick question. Where did Rosa Parks not move to the back of the bus? You feel awful for the farmer. Oh, Lupita. No, it wasn't Atlanta. You never Google during trivia? Okay, Adam, just making sure. I don't know how you know these things off the top of your head. Steubenville, Ohio is not. He's got one of those neural links from Elon. Indeed. Something like that. Where's my puppy? Oh, there he is. Come here. So, the TV opening line, from out of the blue of the western sky comes Sky King. Montgomery. Just because he is a vampire doesn't mean he's smart. No, I just mean he's had more history because he's lived longer. Still want to know how the fuck you knew. It wasn't in Georgia. But it was in Montgomery. It was in Montgomery. Montgomery, Alabama. I don't know what Sky King is. A 1964 anti-Goldwater ad was so disturbing it was broadcast only once. She's saying he old. Yeah, I am kind of saying that, aren't I? Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama. So what two things did the anti-Goldwater ad show? What was the name of the help toy that helped boomer kids draw circles and intersecting geometric patterns? Yes, Adam, you've got it. It was probably half a question intersected by a different question that was intersected by that first question that was finally finished. So, the two questions on the table. A 1964 Goldwater ad was so disturbing it was broadcast only once. What two things did it show? And what was the name of the toy that helped boomer kids draw circles and intersecting geometric patterns? Spirograph. Yes. Etch-a-Sketch did too, brain fog, but spirograph is what they meant. There were three Triple Crown winners during the 70s. Name one. Yeah, it was a little girl picking daisies and a nuclear explosion. Exactly, Adam. I knew it's what you meant, no face. Spirograph. Three Triple Crown winners in the 70s. Can you name one? Oh my goodness, guys, last set of questions. Etch-a-Sketch was straight lines unless you were super talented, in which case you could draw circles with the Etch-a-Sketch. Secretariat is indeed one. Seabiscuit is not one. Ralph Cramden regularly told his wife, "One of these days, Alice." What was the rest of that famous punchline? Cheddar biscuit. Indeed, no face. Cheddar biscuits all around. I had a French toast bagel for lunch. Yes, you could make circles, brain fog, because you are super talented. Circles in the Etch-a-Sketch were not easy. Who played Rowdy Yates on Rawhide? To the moon. Yep, straight to the moon. Who owned the land where Woodstock took place? Ooh, what did you use to fix your notebook paper if it ripped out of your binder? Literally a punchline. Yes. Wow, right in the kisser. Fogg wrote in calligraphy on her Etch-a-Sketch. I bet she did, actually. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, but what was his name, Antics? It was a farm. Yasgur. That is right. What was the item you used to fix your notebook paper if it ripped out of your binder? Reinforcement stickers. Exactly, Antics. What memorable three words did sportcaster Jim McKay use to announce the deaths of the Israeli wrestlers in Munich? Yasgur's Farm. White dot circle stickers. There you go, Kristen. Reinforcement stickers is what they're called on the card. Rowdy Yates on Rawhide was played by Clint Eastwood. What memorable three words did sportscaster Jim McKay use to announce the deaths of the Israeli wrestlers in Munich? They're all gone. Exactly, Adam. They're all gone. Wasn't there a movie recently made about the Munich Olympics? I thought I saw one recently. Probably shouldn't start another card. Buddy made etch a sketches. Okay, y'all. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I fixed my paper spot. Yes. With that, guys, Munich was the movie. Was it called Munich? Okay, Adam. I thought I saw one recently come across the ether that was about the Munich Olympics. Okay, you guys. Kristen. Okay, bye. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. It has been real and it has been fun. And I am sorry I was such a space cadet today. Hopefully, it will be better next time. Now you have to Google Sky King since we're done. I'm glad you have homework, Adam. I always like it when we give you homework. Tell us about it tomorrow.